Hey guys, it's Robyn, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back and welcome if you're new. Today I've got a quick video about a smoke and join special we've got for July. So I hardly ever do videos about join specials specifically, but this one is the lowest I've seen. Like, I've been a consultant for a while now. It's been years, I think a little over 4 years. This is the lowest I've ever seen. So the price point for joining in July is $9, just $9. US, Canadian, wherever you are, $9. So that is a heck of a deal. For Canadians especially, that's like a smoking deal, because usually if things are like $10 US, it's like $14, $15 Canadian. This is $9 US and $9 Canadian as well. So for the price of a licensed bar in Canada, you can start your own little venture here with Scentsy. So you might be asking, what is the catch of it being $9? Now, if there's a catch, it's that you don't get stuff. There's no stuff sent to your house. So you're not going to get a mini warmer, you're not going to get a couple bars of wax or anything like that. You're going to get other stuff though, that I think is an even better value add if you're starting a little Scentsy venture. So let's go through the kind of nitty gritty here and kind of what it actually looks like. So if you join in the month of July, you can either get one of the regular join kits that does have all the stuff. Like if you want the stuff, that join kit is still available. It's not $9. That's just the regular one. It's not on sale, no promotion there. If you choose the SmartStart $9 kit, that is just going to be an online access thing. So the first thing you're going to get, whether you join for the first time in July with that $9 kit, or if you reinstate. Now, if you've been a Scentsy consultant in the past, you do have the option at any time of reinstating for free. So if you have been a consultant before, you can reinstate for free. If you do that in the month of July before the 20th, you will get free SFR registration, so you can stream SFR when it happens. If you are a brand new consultant and you join with that $9 kit, you will also get the SFR registration for virtual streaming if you sign up before July 20th. July 20th is the cutoff date for that SFR registration. You can still get the $9 join kit after the 20th. It's just that you're not going to get the SFR registration if you do it after the 20th. So the 20th is kind of the cutoff date for that free SFR registration. So if that matters, do it before then. And I do think that is a good value add. That is, I want to say $30 or $40 Canadian. So it's a good value add. And also, if you are trying to make a go of it with Scentsy, I do think it's really important to kind of get your feet under you before the busy season hits. The busy season is like August, September through the end of the year. And so that's the incentive earning time. That's all the fun stuff. So if that's important to you, SFR is kind of a great place to kind of get your feet wet, get your feet under you, and be ready for the busy season when it hits. So July can be a good month to join in for that reason. So if you're not familiar with SFR, it's Scentsy Family Reunion is what it stands for. And it is going to be a convention in Minnesota this year, where they are going to be going through new product launches, stuff that's coming for fall, stuff that's coming for the holidays, all of the launches, well, most of the launches between now and then any changes coming to the business. I know we have a rebrand coming that will be revealed at SFR. So if you want to be there for all of that, that is going to be included in your join kit. You get streaming for that, so you can watch it live. If you're not available to watch it live because you're working or that kind of thing, you will be able to rewatch it afterwards for up to a month, I think it is. It's usually a month, but you will have an opportunity to rewatch it later if you couldn't watch it live. So you will have online registration to SFR. And again, that is available whether you go with the $9 kit as a new consultant or if you reinstate if you're a former consultant. And again, the cutoff is the 20th. Okay, if you get this $9 join kit, what else are you getting? You have the SFR free registration. You're also going to be getting, same as everybody else, this is standard, 3 months free of your personal website. So you can pick your website name. You get it 3 months for free. If you like having it, there's a fee for it after that. If you don't need your website, you can just stop getting it and not pay for it, not a problem. The only thing you would need your website for is shopping flash sales. You need a website for customers to shop flash sales as well. And if you have customers who want to start a club with you, you need to have a website that they can do that with. You do not need a website for your own personal club. That will attach to you regardless. But if you have customers who want to start a club through you, you will need a personal website. So yes, you are getting 3 months of that website for free. Same as always with this $9 join kit. And also same as everyone, you're getting the same workstation access. So you're going to get the reporting tools, the order building things, all of the stuff that's on workstation, you're going to get with the $9 join kit as well, of course. The coolest thing that you're going to get in this join kit is 3 coupons. They're 3 digital coupon codes that will be sent to you upon joining that you can share with prospective customers. So you get 3. Each coupon is $20 off a $100 order, and that is going to be to give to customers. I don't know the fine print on these coupons just yet. I don't know if they apply to licensed items. I don't know if they have an expiration date. I don't know any of that stuff just yet. But you are going to get three coupons for $20 off a $100 order. Now the fun part is if you give each of those coupons to someone different who might be interested in ordering from Scentsy, and they order, you have a minimum $100 order there because they had to spend $100 to get the 20 off. So they've spent at least $100. So you're going to have, depending on which country you live in, Canada or US, if you live in the US, you're going to have a minimum of 240 PRV probably, because in the US it's 1 PRV to $1 generally. In Canada, there's the exchange rate at play, so it's a bit different. But in the US, you're going to have about 260 PRV based on that, or 240 PRV based on that. To be active, you need 250 PRV in a month. So this gets you to 240. If they spend a little more than 100, you're going to have more. If you order, you're going to have more. So if you get to that 250 PRV, whether you join this month with that $9 kit or whether you reinstate it for free this month, you are going to get 10 bars of full-size bars of the fall winter new releases in the catalog. So it's called the new season sales kit for the wax bars. That is available for us to order in August usually. We can order that. You're going to get it for free if you get active after joining or reinstating in July. So if you reinstate, to be clear, you're not going to get the coupons if you reinstate for free. The coupons, the 3 coupons, are for people who are joining with that $9 promotion only. So it's kind of cool because if you use those coupons and people actually use them for you, you're going to be very, very close to active and earning yourself the 10 bar bundle for free. So it's kind of neat. I kind of like what they've done here. They've given you a very, very small challenge, but it's hardly a challenge because they've given you stuff to make it so you can almost just get them easily. So I kind of like this. This is kind of cool. So again, you're getting a super, super low price point to entry, $9 to start your own little business. And also with that, you're going to be getting 20% or more in commissions on all future orders. Your orders, other people's orders, all of it, you're going to get 20 or more %. So whether you've never been a consultant before, this is a great month to join because $9, you're going to be able to start your own little venture here, get money back on your purchases, get money back on customer orders as well. And you're going to be really well set up. You're going to be very, very well set up to earn yourself the 10 new release fragrances for fall winter. And I am a huge fall winter girly. Like, I like the fall winter bars more than anything. Those are my very, very favorite of the year. You're going to get those for free. So just to kind of recap, if you go onto the website today and click join, what happens? You are going to join. You're going to join under whoever you want. I'm happy to have you. Pick someone you like. That is my advice. If you're going to join, pick somebody to sponsor you that you enjoy as a person because that is kind of what's going to be, you can't change your sponsor once you join. So once you join, you're kind of locked in. If your sponsor quits, you roll up to their sponsor. You can't just pick a new one. So pick someone you enjoy. I will say it doesn't need to necessarily be someone local to you. I have never found it needed to have someone local to me. My sponsor lives in California. I live in British Columbia, Canada. It's never been an issue. Most of my team is spread out across North America. We don't live in the same place, but it works. So yeah, pick someone that just kind of resonates with you to be your sponsor. I'm happy to. It could be someone else too. Up to you. So you're going to join. Then what happens? You're going to get an email. It's going to have your consultant number. It's going to have all of that stuff about Workstation. You can log into Workstation. I believe the coupons, the 3 coupons, will be emailed to you as well. You'll get those codes. You can share those with whoever you want. I would make sure that whoever you share them with is actually likely to order. Because again, if they do order and use that coupon, it gets them a good deal. It gets them 20% off their order basically. $20 off $100, that's nothing to sneeze at. And it gets you that 10 bar bundle. So there's that. You're also going to get free registration for SFR. So that means that when SFR comes around, I think it's the 29th to 31st or 28th to 31st of July, end of the month anyways, you're going to get SFR registration for streaming. So at the end of the month, you'll be able to watch that if you want to, or watch it later if you want to. It is up to 30 days afterwards that it's available. But the fun part is as soon as you join, you can actually log into your Workstation once you get that email. and you can start playing in Workstation. You can start trying to create orders. You can start looking at the news tab. You can start just kind of playing, and with the training, there's so much training on Workstation, and you can do that. You can set up your little website, pick your name, all of that good stuff. It's fun. So there's that. And then with that $9 investment, you are going to get at least 20% back in commissions on all of your and everyone else's orders that orders from you. So 20% minimum. If you're active in a month, it goes to 25 on all totals that month. If you do more than 2,500 PRV per month, and if you're like kind of an all-star, you do get 30% back. So 20 to 30% commissions every month on everything that either you order or anything you sell to other people. 20% minimum. So that's kind of nice, especially for a $9 investment. It does give you an opportunity to earn some extra money as well, or at least just money back on your own orders if you're a pretty regular customer. Now, to remain a consultant, people might always ask me, what do I need to do to stay a consultant? To stay a consultant, you need to be active once per calendar year if you're a brand new consultant. If you're a reinstating consultant, you have to be active one of the first 2 months that you reinstate. So if you reinstated this month, it's a good month to do it, because if you are active this month as a reinstatement, like a former consultant, you get those 10 free bars. So if you're active this month, you meet your quota for being a consultant for the year, and you also get the 10 free bars. If you join this month as a first-time consultant, again, same thing, you are going to get those 10 free bars if you're active this month, which is kind of handy. As a new consultant, you have a full year to become active. So if you don't become active this month, you don't get the 10 free bars. That's okay. But you do remain a consultant for that full year if you're a new enrollee. So yes, to remain a consultant in a nutshell, you have to be active once per year. If you're a reinstating consultant, which means you've been a consultant before, you have to be active in one of your first 2 months back. If you're a brand new consultant, you have a full year to get active. But with this July promotion, because you are getting those 3 coupons sent to you to give to people, you have a very, very good shot of getting active in July, which sets you up for the month of the year. As well, you're going to get those 10 free bars if you're active in July. So there is incentive to be active in July if you're new. So there is that. Now I just want to talk a little bit also about like what Scentsy has kind of, my little journey's been. I've done videos on this before, so I'm going to keep it brief. I joined back in 2021, May of 2021, under a very inexpensive join special. I think it was like $15. This is even lower than that, so this is a great deal. $15 is I think what I paid for my join kit, and I just wanted the mini warmer. It came with a mini warmer, and I was like, okay, may as well. I'll just order my own stuff. I didn't tell anyone I joined. I didn't tell my husband. I didn't tell my family. Didn't tell anyone at work. Didn't tell anyone. And then I started doing YouTube because I thought it was fun. I just wanted to share like home fragrance stuff. I just like home fragrance so much that I wanted to talk about it with other people. So I started this YouTube channel, and to my shock and awe, one person subscribed, and I was like, oh my gosh, someone subscribed. So then I kept making videos, and then more people subscribed, and I was like, oh my gosh. So it grew over time, and it's grown into something, you know, pretty amazing. I've really enjoyed what I've been doing. I've made so many new friends all over the world. It's been so much fun that way. It is a wonderful community here on YouTube and with Scentsy folks. Wax people tend to be pretty cool people, so that's been my experience. I kind of love it. So yeah, I've really had fun with it here on YouTube. This is kind of like this is how I do Scentsy on YouTube. But the thing is that there are so many ways to do Scentsy. I have some team members who also do YouTube. I have other team members who don't do YouTube at all, who don't do social media. Much of my team is just being their own customer, which is totally fine too. That is something that I strongly believe is let people do what they want to do. If you just want to be your own customer, join to be your own customer, totally fine. I am not someone who's ever going to hound team members to do more or to sell or to do anything like that. That is not my jam, never has been, never will be. Join for whatever reason you want to join for, and do you. That's kind of my motto, and that's what I've done, and for me it's worked really, really well. For me, my first Scentsy goal, I guess, and I am a very goal-oriented person, my first goal was to get like $20 back a few times a year to put towards my future orders, and it quickly outgrew that. Like then my next goal was, okay, I want to get all of my stuff just free through commissions. And then I did that. And then at that point, it was just gravy. At that point, it was like, oh my gosh. At that point, I stopped making goals because I was like, okay, like this is just above and beyond what I ever expected. So at this point, it's now like an extra side income for my family. I earned the incentive trip to Greece I didn't go to Greece, but I earned the incentive trip, including flights and everything. Like, and thank you to my customers for that. That was amazing. I didn't go. It was my daughter's birthday that week, and I have an only child, and I could not miss her birthday. Couldn't do it. So yeah, you weren't allowed to take little kids under 16 on the trip, and my daughter is much younger than that, so I wasn't able to leave her. So I didn't go, but I earned it, and that was kind of cool. That was very, very cool. So it can totally be what you make of it. It can be something very, very small. It can be just getting a little bit of extra money back on your orders like I originally planned. But it does have the flexibility to change over time if you want it to. So if you want to make it more, you can. You have the option to do that, and there's countless ways to do that. For me, it's been YouTube. For other people, it's social media. For other people, it's just friends and family. They're much more outgoing than I am. For some people, it's markets, craft fairs, things like that. I have one teammate who does fantastically well at craft fairs and like markets and stuff like that. She does amazing. So there's all different ways to do Scentsy, and you do however you want to. So that's kind of my little spiel there. But yeah, $9 this month. So I think it's worth looking at if you've ever considered it or been interested in joining. Yes, you're not going to get stuff with this bundle, but you are going to get an opportunity, it says, to purchase a business tool supply kit if you want to. It's optional. You don't have to get it, but it will be available to order if you want it, and it will be deeply discounted. So there will be something available. I'm not sure what is in that yet. If you are interested, message me, find me on Instagram, northern_lights_glow, email me, whatever. I will get information on it for you, but I haven't seen that posted just yet. But there will be a business tool bundle that is deeply discounted that will be available to people that are enrolling under this $9 promotion. So if you do want stuff, there will be the option to get stuff, but it will be extra. That $9 is just kind of the cost of entry. You do get the SFR registration if you enroll before the 20th. The 20th is the day. And you also have you're well set up with those coupons to become active this month and to earn that 10-bar new season sales kit of the fall winter catalog bars. So there is that in a nutshell. And yeah, if you have any questions, put them in the comments below. I'm happy to answer them. And other than that, I will talk to you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.